Aloha everybody, it is your boy Manga Man Drew. I'm here to do my manga reaction / review to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 9, the JoJoLand, starting off with Chapter 3, Search the Mansion for the Diamond. Ooh. Yes, I decided that instead of just doing a review for this chapter or for this series, I'll do a reaction / review. That's something that I do, or used to do a little bit more frequently with series like One Piece, as well as I do with Chainsaw Man. So I decided that I might as well just do it with JoJo's and see where it goes, because, you know, I just really like JoJo's. I want to do more reviews and reactions for JoJo's. I want more JoJo's content on this channel, so that's what I'm going to be doing. And if, you know, it doesn't play out well, yeah, it's fine. I'll probably still post it because I just really want to do a longer series. It's been a while since I've done something like this. Actually, I don't think I've ever done this. So, sorry about that. So yeah, let's just dive right into it and just talk about this chapter and react and review to it. And for starters, the first page of this entire chapter is just getting to see the four, what we're going to be calling like the group of the JoJo's, his main cast, I guess, for this part, where we have Jodio, Usagi, Dragona, and Papa, I forgot his name. I think it's something along those lines, but the four characters that we're going to be following, at least with this arc, with, once again, the title of the chapter being Search the Mansion for the Diamond. Also, it's Paco. I remember that and didn't have to look that up. So let's see what's going to be happening after that, because most likely they're not. What we're going to be getting is the reveal of why this character is Rohan, as we get Jodio, as we have cautiously yet bravely, he moves forward, most likely referring to Jodio, as you hear some birds chirping, like chirp 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 chirp, as we see Rohan just splashing, swimming in the water, and Jodio going in to try and find the diamond. Oh, this is going to be very fun. I can't wait to see what's going on. And once again, he hears the splashes, he hides away, waves at everyone else to like come in his direction as he's like taking pictures of the surrounding area, most likely still trying to avoid Rohan's view, as he begins to think to himself, I can't believe it's actually him. This is awesome. Oh, he took a picture of oh, he's a oh, well, yeah, he's like 16. You know what? That makes sense. He's a famous manga. Oh, this is actually great. Oh, this is so hilarious. Oh man, I love this. As you have just Jodio fanboy saying, this is awesome, the real Rohan Kishibe is swimming right in front of me. Not only that, but I found a half-drawn draft of Pink Dark Boy on his table. Oh yeah, Pink Dark Boy is still a thing. Whoa, I'm so nervous that my fingers are all shaky. Just being able to see these drawings has honestly made my day. Oh my gosh, he's just a fanboy. But even after that, and after he's looking at the picture that he took, he's like, but still, that doesn't change the fact that he's got a $6 million diamond on him. At the end of the day, he's still a rich guy on a fancy vacation, and we came here for a reason. As he's like, huh? Oh, what's going on? Oh, yeah. I think it's a smooth operator. A smooth operator is like unlocking or moving the lock or moving the door. Yeah, smooth operator is by they're able to like move or somehow unlock the door, causing it to creak. Yeah, we definitely see it unlocking because we hear a click as we see them just opening the door, as Dragona remembers the name of her own stand, or their own stand, Smooth Operators, as we see they're trying to enter it as relatively sneakily as possible, as we have Paco as well as Usagi more or less probably acting as a lookout, as Usagi just sees a random cat just walking and he's like, huh. As Dragona's like, I got the door open. No problems here. We'll be going in through the front entrance. How are things at the pool? As we have Jodio's like, no problems here either. He can see inside the house from the pool side unless he can't see inside the house from the pool side unless he's standing right by the living room / window. All right, Let's go in. Ooh, here it comes. The operation is in effect. Oh yeah, they're just inside of the mansion. We see them being able to walk in. We see them beginning to search downstairs. We see Paco, as well as we get to see Usagi searching downstairs. Dragona searches upstairs, and she's like, or they're like, all we're looking for is a 110-gram diamond, 23 millimeters in diameter. Search for a safe. It'll probably be hidden inside one, and don't steal anything else. When we leave the island, it'd be risky to be caught with any other item by airport security. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So they shouldn't steal. Oh, these two idiots. And to explain what's going on, Paco was just, obviously he's stealing because he's a kleptomaniac. He has just a whole bunch of stuff, like just clocks, statues, and he's just like, As we have Usagi, who just was stealing wine from the wine cellar as Dragona hasn't come in. It's like, dude, put all that stuff back where you got it. We're not talking caviar. We're not taking caviar or cash or anything else. Just focus on finding a safe. I'll open the safe for us. It's probably going to be one of those safes that's behind a mounted TV or a closet or something. As you just have... Oh my gosh, Usagi, what are you about to do? We see that he's staring at like a painting. And he has scissors right behind him. And I apologize for any noises, but he's like, you hear a snip and a tear. Oh. You idiot. Nothing here. Fold. And it's like, there's even more nothing on the backside. As Paco just turns, and apparently he pocketed some cash, because of course he did with that stand, but Dragona probably notices this and is about to call Paco out. Maybe. Whoa, okay. Whoa. This is something different. Alright. So apparently Dragona discovers like a secret room that has like a whole bunch of test tubes and beakers, and it's like they're going up. It's like, what's up with this room? And you just have them just walking around. It seems as if they're dealing with rocks. Ooh, maybe this is the introduction of rock humans back into the story of part 9 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But they're just looking around, they're looking in the beakers, there's this rock-like substance in there. You have Usagi's like, what's going on? As you have them all like just looking around, finally in the room, as you have Paco's like, the hell? Where'd all this come from? Are these things all over the floor rocks? As you have Usagi's like, what's this room even for? As we cut over to Jodio, as he's like, he has a bunch of photos of volcanoes? Huh? What's with this pic? Glance. A pic of a volcano. Lava. That one's flowing lava. A map. Cold lava, too. He has a weirdly high number of photos of lava and volcanoes and stuff. I don't get it. What's so interesting about taking close-up shots of cooled lava? Not to mention, I'm pretty sure this place is off-limits to tourists because of volcanic activity. Does this pic mean he still went somehow? Rohan Kishibe. I suppose that he's a manga artist. So maybe he's just interested in all sorts of random things? Oh, if only that was the case. Oh, I might have skipped a little bit ahead. As you have Paco's like, the hell's up with this place? Is he purifying drugs or some shit in these, what is it called? These beakers? As Dragona is like, is this stuff illegal? This Japanese guy sure has balls coming to our country for this. As you say, those are flasks actually coming from Usagi. I mean, yeah, they technically are flasks. They're not beakers, but yeah. As you just have Paco's like, huh? What? It's just that they're not beakers. They're flasks. And the rock-like stuff inside is lava. Lava? What's so what? As you just have Usagi. Usagi's about to give some exhibition. I already know what he's about to give some exhibition. As he's like, well, so basically, what I'm trying to say is, oh my gosh, flasks are tools for heating and cooling stuff, while beakers are for measuring things and mixing them. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong about that. And lava is a type of hardened lava that's smooth and pointy. I don't know why it's here or anything, but yeah. Usagi, why do you just have this random knowledge? Like, literally, why do you have this? You know what? It's a character trait. I'm just gonna let this slide because it's probably gonna come back sooner or later. As you just have Paco's like, so let me see if I have this right. Basically, you don't know shit. Oh man. As you just have Usagi's like, thanks for wasting our time with your trivia. Now hurry up and look for the safe. As we have, like, oh, these pics are so cute. As you have just JoDio looking through his phone, and he just sees, like, images of puppies and dogs. As he's like, I guess Kishibe Rohan Kishibe has a pet dog. I wonder if his editor is dog sitting for him in Japan while he's traveling. I wonder what's about to be revealed. Oh. As we have, like, the cat that we saw earlier just saying card, and it's, like, looking around, sniffing the flowers, jumping around, jumping onto the roof, as it's like, but if he has a dog back home, then whose cat is that? It's been wandering around the property since we got here. Ooh, what if that is his stand? Ooh, I'm jumping ahead of myself. As you just see Rohan finally getting out of the pool, and most likely JoDio is in a little bit of a wiki stick-it, as you just have Rohan just looking around, like, not knowing what's going on, and JoDio is, like, most likely concerned about this moment. He puts down the phone that he picked up of Rohan's, most likely, and he's potentially, actually no, I think what he's doing is actually calling for the rest of the gang, as he's like, hello, can you hear me? It looks like we might have an emergency. The mansion's owner got out of the pool. I think he's most likely gonna check inside the house. I think he's about to go inside. You gotta get out of there fast. Oh no. As you have JoDio or Dragona's like, did he notice you? And she's like, no, not yet. He's going in for some other reason. It's not looking good. As you have him saying, if you're there when he goes in, he's bound to run into you guys. Get out of the house quickly. Ooh, now the stakes are rising a little bit more. And she's like, that cat, where did it come from? Is it a stray? Ooh, a cat appearing out of nowhere so suddenly. That's odd. Could it be that it's someone's cat? Could it be that it's someone's cat? Oh! Oh no. Oh. This is gonna be fun. Okay, I see. I think I know where this is going. He's repeating more or less what JoDio said. Not exactly, but is more paraphrasing it. Ooh. As he thinks about what he said, as you have JoDio talking to Dragona, and he's like, hurry, it looks pretty bad. Find a way out of the house. He's definitely gonna come take a look inside. We still hadn't found the diamond. If he runs into you guys inside, it'll become a full-out robbery. The law would be on our asses across the whole island of Hawaii. We can just regroup and try again later. Okay. As you have him saying, okay, Dragona's like, okay, I'm aboard. A do-over, huh? As you just have finally the duo of Usagi as well as Paco. Ooh, the noises in the background are really bad. You know what? I'm just gonna go with it. Apparently, they discovered the safe. As you have Paco as well, you have Usagi's like, there it is, and Paco's like, it was behind a bookcase. We found the safe. It's right here. Oh no. As you have Rohan entering the house and Dragona like looking over is like, oh, what do we do now? As you have Usagi's like, hey, come on, we got the safe. Hurry, it ain't gonna open itself. Oh no, this is not gonna be good. As Dragona's like looking back and is like, you don't say we're... As you have, oh, Paco's like, you didn't you say we're leaving after getting this far? As Dragona's like, all right, I'll do it. Keep an eye on that hallway. He hasn't noticed us yet, but the owner's about to enter from the living room. I'll get it open before he can even come in. As we see Dragona using their smooth operators. As you have Jodiro's like, they're gonna go for it. Ooh. As we see that Rohan Kishibe has already begun and is entering the house, as we get like a small moment of a close-up of his eye, him most likely realizing that something is afoot as he slides the door and begins walking inside. As we see, he has like a exclamation mark. As we see, ooh, this is very, ooh, I see what's happening now. It begins to rain as you have Rohan looking for his phone, realizing that his phone is outside. So he goes outside. It's like a sun shower. How? It's already clearing up as we see that he's picking up his phone. But as he's picking up his phone, he's like, ouch. Oh, I see what happened. Dio forced some of the rain to most likely take like a prickling of the cactus that's right next to it and poke Rohan in the finger. That's what I'm guessing. Oh, this is even better. He did that and was also able to hide at the same time. And I think he's already inside of the house or is relatively close to it as he's like, hey, you still there? Think you can get the safe open in time? Ooh. As we see that cat once again, it's like that cat looks like it went in the house after all. Ooh. Oh, as we have Rohan just outside of the house, like looking at it, like as Jody is looking, it's like, what's going on? Most likely, as we have Rohan's like, it can't be. Huh? It's a type of safe with 5 steel bars in the door. Ooh. As we see Smooth Operator trying to open it as quickly and as effectively as possible. As you have them saying, it's pretty tough work for my little guys. As we see that both Paco as well as Usagi are still like in the background, still watching the door. You have Paco's like, we've got more than enough time. Don't panic. I'm not seeing any changes from the living room yet. As you have Paco's like, not Paco, Usagi's like, guys, cat alert. There's a cat in the hallway walking like right towards us. As we see the cat just walking, as we get a little bit close up of the cat, seeing what's going on, and they're just looking at the cat, like nothing suspicious about the cat so often. It's Rohan Kishibe Stan. It's obviously Rohan Kishibe Stan. As we see the cat just walk past them, as they're like, is that the same cat that was like prowling around outside earlier? How did he get in here? Does it matter? As long as it stays quiet, we should be fine. As we see that the safe is finally opened by Smooth Operators, by Dragona, as they look to see what's inside the safe. And ooh, this is going to be mysterious. Oh yeah, within the safe, what they find is the diamond, as they're all shocked. And Dragona's like, found it. It's right here. Ooh. As you're like, whoa. Awesome. Let's make sure it's the real thing. 24 carats and all. All right, let's bounce out of this place. We'll have no trouble catching the flight out of here. As they look over and glance at the safe, as Dragona is thinking to himself, what's the other thing sitting in the safe? wait, it's more cold lava. Why is there something in the safe? As you have, most likely Paco's like, yes, this thing's worth 6 million confirmed. It's the real deal. As Usagi's like, whoa! As you have Dragona's like, alright, I've got it, quick. Let me see your backpack. As they open the backpack, it's like, perfect. Let's get out of here. As we see that they begin to like get out of the house as soon as possible. They're in a rush. They're in a hurry, obviously because the owner is there. But something's going on. As it seems as if like a piece of string wraps around what I'm assuming is Dragona's leg, or maybe Paco. Is just like, yeah, it's Paco, because Paco looks down. Everyone gets bumped into each other, and he's like, my ankle. What the? There's something wrapping around it. Is it fishing line? As you have Usagi's like, and Dragona's like, huh? Oh no. It's wrapping around his ankle, tying up into a knot. And it's like coil, 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 coil. As it's like, Paco's like, tighten. Ooh, and it's digging into his ankle. It's like snitch, snitch, snitch. Ooh, it is an enemy stand attack, most likely. And it just keeps wrapping around his ankle. It's like, what's happening? It's strangling my ankle. Ah! As everyone's just like in shock, what's going on? Oh no. As you just have Dragona's like, what's going on? What is that thing? What wrapped around your leg? As you have him asking, Paco asking, hey, this is bad. I can't get it off. Do something. Dragona's like, what the heck even is it? As we see that it's now wrapping around Dragona's arm. It's like, huh? Oh no. And it's like, and even Usagi is beginning to know. It's like, what? And you just have a Dragona that's like, it's on my wrist too. What is this thing? Some kind of plastic string. Where'd it come from? Oh, and we see another piece of plastic string coming around and wrapping around the shoe of Usagi. Most likely, what's going to be happening? It's most likely Rohan's stand. And luckily enough, he dodges it by like jumping out of the way. But then you hear the dun 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 dun. The indication of like someone coming his direction or something worse coming their direction. As you have Usagi's like, there it is. It's just like sparkle, sparkle. Ooh. And I apologize once again for the noises, but then you have them all beginning to chime in. Paco begins speaking, saying, what is that? It looks like some kind of fishing line. Dragona's like, it's just drifting around. And Usagi's like, look, it's half transparent. As you just have him looking around as like, what the hell? Is it some kind of fancy new security system thing? Ooh. Yeah, no. Yeah, ooh, yeah, this is definitely an enemy stand. And you just have Paco's like, shit, I seriously can't get it off from around my ankle. As you have even Dragona's like, it's tightening around my arm too. This isn't good. As you have Usagi's like, you guys, it's all because of that cat. When that cat passed by us in the hallway earlier, it was setting up this thread. Where'd that cat go after we saw it? As you having Usagi's like, huh? The cat? Not Usagi. It wasn't Usagi. It was Paco. And Paco saying, huh? The cat? And even Dragona is like chiming in. Is like, what? What are you even talking about? A cat was setting up what now? Ooh, and you just have Usagi's like, come on guys. You still haven't noticed? What kind of security system could do something this crazy? This is the work of a stand! Yes! We're being attacked! The cat has been aiming for us this whole time. Don't you think so? That, or maybe it's Rohan! They're like, oh my gosh, the cat is an enemy stand user! Which, I mean, to be fair, that is actually not, like, out of the ordinary. As you have Usagi's like, not Usagi, but Rohan's like, something's off. There's something going on. There's that stray cat that entered the house, but more importantly than that rain. There was something strange about the sudden rain that just fell. It couldn't have been natural phenomenon. The only areas that get wet are the table and the chair that had my iPad on it. That's almost as if someone aimed for that specific spot. And this needle of the cactus. Can you hear me? Guys, are you there? We're in trouble. Hello? He's someone who can see them. Oh. As we have the little things like up against the man, they'll need to think outside the box. Oh, interesting. All right. I guess review time. This is a fun chapter. This is very fun. This is very much like Araki. And I will say this. What I liked probably about this chapter is the kind of like how we're just going through the motions a little bit. We're seeing the setup for what the stand battle is going to be, because objectively, this is a stand battle. Now, whether or not it's the cat's doing or Rohan's doing, we just don't know. But I think that we are getting glimpses at Rohan's stand ability most likely, and it seems to be most likely different in this universe than it is in like the main universe. Even though he's like technically like the main character or the same character even in this universe, by having the same name and the same aesthetic as Rohan Kishibe. We also need to remember that this isn't the first time in which a character from a different universe has had a similar appearance to a character in the universe that we currently are in. For example, the fact that there are multiple not JoDios, but Diego Brandos and Funny Valentines from other universes and Johnny Joestars. It's not like impossible for there to be a exact replica of Rohan Kishibe in this more specific universe, even more specifically that they would have a different stand than the Rohan Kishibe from the original universe that we started this entire adventure on. So maybe his stand involves the cat, maybe it involves like still memories, but not necessarily the same as the Rohan Kishibe from the original universe, because we see that he's able to like repeat or know what JoDio is thinking, or repeating things that he has said very closely, most likely similar to how Rohan Kishibe were able to look inside someone's mind and memories and be able to like read it like a book. Maybe that's what he's doing right now. Maybe the cat has the ability to like have like a certain area where he can read and know that there are people there. Maybe the cat actually has a stand. Maybe the cat is derived from another enemy stand user. We just don't know, but most likely we're going to get a little bit more confrontation. But besides just that part of the chapter, we just pretty much get to see how these characters begin to interact with each other, seeing their dynamics a little bit, getting a little smaller like character quirks, especially when it comes to Usagi, and just how he has like this random information and just needs to correct people, which I think that we need to talk a little bit more about these lava rocks. Why is Rohan collecting them? What is he doing with these rocks? We know for a fact that when it comes to JoDio, he's going to gain like a vast amount of riches. Maybe this is setting up for that. Maybe these rocks lead to like some secret treasure inside of the volcano, or maybe these rocks are very valuable, and maybe that's how JoDio gains his wealth, by being able to like mine all of this material. So that's something that I really want to see where it's going to be going in the story of JoJoLands. Whether or not it will be leading to something else involving JoDio, or maybe it's tied to Rohan and his plans, or maybe, as the chapter explains, maybe he's just weird and wanted to collect like these volcanic rocks. But I highly doubt that's the case, because we saw that one of the rocks just appeared inside of the safe, where we got to see a little bit more of how Smooth Operator is able to like work, and it's more of a technical stand where it's not necessarily combative, but just really utilitarian. And I think that this is probably going to be how all of their stands are going to be used. We see how Smooth Operator was used. We got to see how Usagi's was used. We got to see how Paco was able to just steal money and like Dragona didn't notice. And we got to see how JoDio used his stand in this chapter, which is very cool and interesting, because it means that the rain that a character sees when it uses JoDio's ability is technically should be invisible, so that's very interesting. So this could put implications on what we saw a few chapters ago with the guards, whether or not they actually saw the rain, and whether or not they were trying to avoid it or not. So that's very interesting, and just confirmation that Rohan Kishibe has a stand is always welcomed information. But overall, this is a very enjoyable chapter. Probably the weakest of the chapters that we've gotten, and we've only gotten 3, but this is still a very good starting point for the story moving forward, at the very least when it comes to this situation that they're in, going against Rohan Kishibe, how they were more or less trying to sneak away and not actually doing active confrontation, but now they probably are going to have to confront Rohan Kishibe in the very, very near future, within the next chapter or 2, and I can't wait to see how that interaction is going to go, and whether or not this Rohan Kishibe has a stand, which we know that he does, and what that stand could potentially be. But yeah, this is pretty much my reaction and review to JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, the JoJoLands Chapter 3. What did you think of the chapter? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? And do you want to see this format continue on with a little bit longer videos than the ones that I did with the reviews? Leave your thoughts down below. Leave a like on the video if you liked it. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content like this. Do all that cool jazz, and hopefully I'll be able to catch you in my next video. Goodbye!